All right, so something truly wild is happening in the world of AI right now. I mean, it's a shift so fundamental, it feels like we've jumped into a completely new era, almost overnight. And you've probably seen this yourself, right? That one friend or colleague who has just gone completely off the deep end, totally obsessed, almost fused with the new powers of AI. They're just building and automating things at a pace we have never seen before. And look, this isn't just some niche thing for developers. We are seeing CEOs who are not technical at all, totally rewiring their businesses with this stuff. We're seeing coders who haven't touched a keyboard in years suddenly pulling all-nighters, not because they have to, but because they are just so excited. It's like this explosion of new capability that's just sucking everyone in. So what is this? What is this incredible force that's completely changing how we work with computers? What's the big shift that's causing all this cyber psychosis? Well, it really all comes down to a fundamental change in what AI even is. We've moved way past AI being just a clever assistant. It's become something much, much more powerful, an actor. I mean, think about it. Just a year or so ago, AI was basically a fancy autocomplete. A passive tool you had to constantly poke and prod and micromanage. But today we have AI agents. These things are active players. They make their own decisions. They act autonomously. You don't just tell them what to do step by step. You give them a goal, and they go figure it out. And this change, this move from tool to actor, it gives birth to a whole new economic model, a new reality we're calling the agent economy. It's like a parallel world that's running right alongside our own. So in this agent economy, AIs aren't just building stuff for us. They are the customers. They are out there on the internet, deciding which database to use, which API to call, which service to pay for. They are making real economic decisions, all by themselves. And this quote from Ben Tossell just hits the nail on the head. He says, agents are the software market from now on. Build something agents choose. Think about that. For a huge chunk of the software world, your target user isn't a human anymore. It's the AI agent that human is using. And just think about the sheer scale of this. The market, it just exploded. We're not talking about just the 20 million professional software developers anymore. No. We're talking about hundreds of millions of people who now have the ability to create, plus the countless autonomous agents they're going to unleash to go build things for them. So, okay, if you're building a product today, especially a tool for developers, the entire playbook has been thrown out the window. You have to play by a whole new set of rules. Let's look at a concrete example. On the left, you've got a company like SendGrid, kind of built the old way. Their support docs can be a little confusing, and they're really hard for a machine to read. But on the right, you have Resend. It was built from the ground up for agents. Its knowledge base is based on questions. Its code snippets are clean and easy for an AI to parse, to read and understand. So why does an AI agent pick Resend over and over again? Well, for one, if you go ask a large language model how to send emails, Resend is often the top answer. Its documentation is literally structured to answer the exact questions an agent, or, hey, a person, would ask. And it spits out these perfect little code snippets that the AI can just grab and use instantly. It is literally optimized to be friendly to agents. And this, right here, is probably the most important takeaway for anyone building in this new world. Your fancy homepage doesn't matter as much anymore. For an AI agent, the new front door to your business is your documentation. That is your product. It's the first thing it sees, and maybe the only thing it ever sees. And if it's not crystal clear and easy to parse, the agent will just go somewhere else. And this idea goes way, way beyond just developer tools. We are at the very, very beginning of a Cambrian explosion of brand new products and services that are built natively for agents. It just begs the question, right? If these agents are becoming truly autonomous actors out there in the digital world, what other kinds of infrastructure are they going to need to function? And we're already starting to see it. People are building email providers just for AIs. They're talking about a Twilio for agents to give them phone numbers. There are even experiments with social networks where only AI agents can post. Pretty soon, your agent won't just be building your app. It'll be booking your dinner reservations for you, too. The future of AI might not even be one single giant godlike brain. It could actually be a swarm of smaller, cheaper, highly specialized agents all working together to solve problems. Which, when you think about it, is kind of how human intelligence works, right? We all specialize and collaborate. And if you have swarms of agents creating their own little economy, it's not a huge leap to think they might need their own money and native currency just for them. Some kind of agent money for machine-to-machine payments, powering this whole new parallel economic system. For decades, the most famous piece of advice for anyone starting a company has been Y Combinator's motto, make something people want. But in a world where autonomous agents are becoming the fastest growing customer base on the planet, that advice might need a little update. The new directive, the new challenge, and honestly, the biggest opportunity of the next decade might just be this simple phrase, make something agents want. So, what are you going to build for them?